Welcome to another unboxing on a beautiful Friday morning in March. It's the 21st of March, and in Denmark it's blue sky, at least where I am. Blue sky, sunshine, and it's going to be around 14 degrees Celsius, and not much wind. I don't think there's any wind today. So beautiful day. I'm going for a walk later on. Today we're going to do an unboxing and also a stitch with me. 3 spring cross-stitch kits from Fansells. I really love that company. They have such a beautiful selection and good quality and good prices, everything. So yeah, I will leave of course links and everything down in the description box. And I'm going to measure with my ruler here that I got from another company. You can measure 9 count and 11 count with this, and I'm going to try the 11 count. Yeah. So some of you may have seen this because this actually have been unboxed in another video, but it was deleted by me because of several things. Long story, but it's not there anymore, and I need to unbox it, really. So let's go with the first one. And one of these will be the one I'll be stitching on, I think, afterwards. Yeah, so the first one here is called Flowers and Birds. This one. It's very, very beautiful, I think. This one is 45 by 45 centimeters. It is 150 by 140 stitches. It's 11 count. And it always, most of the time anyway, spring comes in these plastic bags. Sometimes they come in a box if it's a bigger one. So let us see. Here we have the image. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful pink bird and pink, what is that, a rose? Yeah, it must be pink rose. Beautiful. Here we have the pattern. So there's quite a lot of back stitching on this. So here we have the legend. Do we have more than one? No, I think this is the only legend we have. So we have 59 colors. No, 60. So I think 60 colors for full stitches, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 for half stitches, 6 for back stitching, and 5 symbols here for mixed. So yeah. So the symbols you see here will apparently match both fabric and paper chart. So that's good. It's a good size, I think. Let's take a look at the colors. They're very beautiful. If you're into pinks and stuff like that, that's very beautiful. Very beautiful. You have 2 needle? No. Yeah, 2 needle attached. We have 3 cards. So here's the first one. So a lot of beautiful pinks in this one and lovely spring greens. Next one from number 31 to 60. Here it is. Yeah, more pinks and reddish tones, purples. Oh my goodness, they're so lovely. Beautiful. And last one, there's only one. So we had 61 in total. This is a dark, it might be black, I'm not sure. 61, what is that? 61, we have that for back stitching, and that is 310. Yeah. So 61 colors. And they are really, 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 really soft and lovely colors. So, yeah. Good. Here is the fabric. Normally, and this is the second time I unbox it. So my little plastic bag is lost. Normally this is in a separate bag, but obviously not now. Ooh, this is very lovely fabric. Look how clear that is. That's very clear. So we have the legend here, the side, all the way around. And it is searched all around. So that's very lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, very lovely. The symbols are just so clear. Now if I can bring it up to you so you can see it. Very clear. This could be the one we're stitching on. I don't know. But let us measure. Just for fun to see. So up here is 11 count. So if I put the first here on 50, it should match all the way over. All the kind of, I can maybe put it up here. You can see. You can see these lines, the thicker, longer lines. It should fit with 10, 10, 10, and it should fit here with those lines. So let's try again. Put it on the 60 at first, and then it should fit all the way over. Yeah, see, 60, 70, 80, spot on. So this is 11 count, which I knew, but it's fun to check anyway. Good. So that was the first one. So I found out that my price was wrong. So luckily I did a new video because I have quite possibly set the wrong price in the other one. So it is $11.22 for this one. So I had to change that. $11.22. And on their website it is called Rose and Bird. Alrighty, $11.22. Good, that was the first one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I really love that. So let's take the next one out. Next one here is called Cat Playing with Butterfly. This one, this price was also wrong. They may have changed their prices. Right now at the website, this is $8.49. And this is how it looks. So cat playing with butterfly. Very cute. Here it is. This one is 45 by 65 centimeters. It's 11 count. Stitches is 151 by 230. Take this sticker off because that's not right. Okay, so it's very cute. Four kitties playing with butterflies. Yeah, very cute. Here we have the chart. It's on both sides. Yeah, we have a lot of back stitching in this one, but I kind of expected that. How many colors do we have in total? I think we have 33 in total. Full stitch, there's 26. Back stitch, 8. Half stitch, 10. And French knot, 1. So yeah, those were the colors. It looks fine. It looks fine. So let's take a look at the... That was the chart. Let's take a look at the colors. So I said 33. Let's see if that's right. 33. Yeah. So here's the first 30. So a mixed color here with a lot of beautiful light colors. Light pinks and yellows and what is that? I don't know, peach, yeah, kind of skin peach, and a very, very green there. And what is this? tones for green, mint green maybe. Yeah, and very bright orange there. So that was the 30. Last three we have here: dusty green and a light blue and a kind of a beige. Butter? No. But it's so beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah. Very soft and lovely colors again. If you twist it, you can really see how the colors looks together. It's going to be very cute, this. Yes, indeed. So that was that. 33 of those. So let's take a look at the canvas. See this? I managed to keep the bag. This is how it really came. I also think there was a separate bag for the plus. Well, lost that. So yeah, this is another size. It's quite longer than the other one. Yeah. It looks very, very clear. It looks beautiful. Clear print. Nothing wrong with that. And again, searched all around. Nice wide border here. You can clearly see the symbols. No problem. You have the colors down here. Take a look at the clarity. Very clear, right? There's going to be a lot of backstitching in this one. But the fabric is very nice. It is stiff, but it will soften up when you go, as you go. So no problem with that. I don't think any problem really. So it looks clear. Doesn't look like anything is blurred or anything you could mix up colors. It looks fine. You don't do the background. That's just the fabric. So good. So yeah, this one $8.49. Let us put it back in here. So that was the second one. Let's take a look at the last one. This one is called Moon Rabbit. And I have written $4.92. That is wrong. It is $5.12. On the website right now. $5.12. This one is smaller, I think. Again, let me take the sticker off here. So this one is 37 by 37. 11 count again. Stitching is 117 by 117. So it's a very, very cute one here. Two bunnies hugging, sitting in the moon. And it's kind of a swing. So it's not going to be much back stitching in this one. It's very lovely. I wish I could see my screen, but I can't. Oh, I'm hoping I'm holding it up so you can see it. Yeah, it's very lovely. Forgot to measure the other thing, but we'll measure this one. At least measure the count. Yeah, so let's take a look at the chart. Yeah, so you can see there's backstitching here and around the bunny. So we only have 15 colors for full stitch and 2 for backstitch. 16 different colors in total. Backstitching will be black, and I think around the bunny is kind of a beige. Yeah, very lovely. Yeah. All right. Now let's see the colors. 16 colors in total. So we have the back black up here. Look at that. Is that the background? Yeah, I think it must be the biggest part around here. That X symbol. Number 2. Yeah, that's that one. A lot of those. So we have 3 shades of light blue, and we have some yellows. A nice light pink, and off white. Number 1. What is that? Ecru. This one. And here we have 15. That is 5200 and 3865. So these two for the white, for bunnies, I guess. Yeah, this is very shiny and soft again. So look, all the pretty colors. It's very light yellow. 307 maybe. Yeah, 307 for this. This is 444, and number 6 is 445, and this one is 728, and this one, number 7, is the ones for backstitching, I think. 642. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so this one, $5.12. So let us take a look at the canvas, the fabric. Ooh, this is a nice little one. Look at that. It's very soft when you crunch it up. It's going to be very fine to crunch up and make a little bit softer. It's kind of thick, this. So again, it's amazing clear stamp. No trouble with this one. So for 11 count, you'll be stitching on with 3 strands. Let's take a look with my ruler and see if it fits. Take it up here. Yeah, spot on. You can see the longer lines on my ruler. It fits with this. So yeah, perfect 11 count. So 3 strands. So let's sum up. So here they are. $5.12, $8.49, $11.22 for that one. So what do you think? Do you like them? And I'll be back in 2 seconds with the Stitch With Me. I'm going to talk about a horrible experience with my dentist. And yeah, also I'm going to, there was some of you who have been asking me how I stitch on a stem one. And so I'm going to kind of talk a little bit about that and show that. So yeah, thank you so much to Fansells for these beautiful products. I really love them. Everything will be in the description box, so go and check them out. Yeah. Hold on, just a minute. So I ended up picking Rose and Bird. This beauty one, beauty. It's very beautiful. I wish we had that kind of bird in Denmark, but we don't. So yeah, 45 by 45 centimeters, and I have decided on these 2 colors, and that is the top of the bird up here. So I will be taking these off. They're very thick. You can try them and see, but they are very thick. So I will start with the brown there. That is number 602, number 22. I'm taking one full strand out and dividing it, so I have 3 strands. Yeah, I'm having tooth pain today. I was not expecting that. Not at all. I really truly thought that because I haven't had tooth pain for a long time now. I did have a root canal treatment. I think I started in January or something, and been there 4 times in total. One time because the temporary filling fell out, but it should only have been 3, but 3 is also a lot, I think. But yeah, it is what it is. He said because the infection was way down in the roots, so I had to go 3 times. I don't know. I don't really trust him. My old dentist is no longer with that dentist house, so yeah, it's really not good. Not happy. But I decided to give it a try, give it benefit of a doubt, kind of, and let that guy treat me. But I'm really not pleased. Last time I did not have any pain whatsoever. I know it's only temporary thing he did, but he did kind of the same. But I know yesterday he put in some heavy filling of some kind, so that's why probably it hurts a little bit. Plus, yeah, what I'm going to talk to you about. I'm going to tell you. I think I'm going to crunch this up a little bit, just to make it a little bit more easy to work on. I hope I'm recording. Yeah, I'm a little bit beside myself today. I kind of feel that the dentist thing threw me off a little bit again, so I'm quite. I'm not as good as I was 2 days ago. But yeah, it is. I just have to feel. I don't know. Get over this. So I have crunched it up a little bit. My husband is very good at this. He has more strengths, so he's better than me crunching it up. But he's at work. He's not home. So brown simple it is. Hope you can see something. I've cut this whole strand length in 2, so it's only half. Before I talk about the dentist, I want to talk to you about just a little bit how I stitch. So the way I am stitching is actually always from the bottom and up. It's just the way my hands like it the most. So I am stitching half stitches the way up and half stitches completing the crosses the way down. So going here and over here, the same here, and then I'll move that way to the next. So here again half stitches. For me, that's just the way it works the best without me having to have my hand behind the fabric. I can keep on stitching like this. My hands don't like this way over, so this way is better for me. Yeah, so yeah, dentist. This time I was my husband volunteered to go with me, and I was so happy with that. I'm not good with dentists. I first of all, I don't know this dentist very much because my old dentist left the clinic, so she's in another city, and I was thinking about should I follow her, but I don't think it will work for me if I have to go to a different city for it. So I decided to stay with the clinic and just try another dentist and see how that worked. And I don't know. He has never. I've been there with him 4 times now. I started with pain in my tooth, and I cannot remember if it was December or January. Probably December. And he did diagnose me with root canal infection, and so I had to have a root canal treatment, which is expensive. And this, for me, it took a long time because he had to do it in 3 stages, kind of with a month in between, about a month. So it was really, took so long. He did something temporarily every time. He cleaned it up and he put something in that should kill the thing in the tooth, root or whatever it is. And it has to give time to work. And then he said 2 or 3 treatment in total, and we can close it up with cement or whatever is put in the canals. So I thought last time I went that was the last time and that they would close it up and done with it. But it was not. And it took me by surprise, and I was very upset because I wasn't expecting a lot of pain and things. And that was the last time, a month ago, I think it was. During that treatment, I got an electrical shock. There was something that kind of gave that. And I kind of, screamed a little bit because I was very shocked and it was painful, and I got a shock, And the assistant, she was, oh dear, yeah, it has happened before. I don't know what's causing it. I'm so sorry. And okay, that's one time, that's fine. But the treatment kept on being quite painful, even though he did give me injections with some, I don't know what the word for that, but something so you don't, painkillers or something. Local anesthesia, maybe it's called that. I'm not sure, but yeah, it did do that. But still, I could feel stuff in my tooth, and I couldn't understand why. It really felt like shock, like you got electrical shock. But at the time, I just thought it was the roots, the canals, the tooth, something in there that was still infected or something. But I had to admit I cried quite a bit during the treatment, and because I didn't expect that they were going to do that much, and I didn't expect that amount of pain, because my old dentist, I never experienced pain with her. She was so good at doing the injection thing. So I said to my husband when I came home, it was terrible experience, and I really, really wish you had been with me because I could have used your hand. So he decided next time that he would take the day off, and he did. So as you can see here, I am kind of still doing half stitches up here, and then I'm jumping up to the next one. Still only doing half stitches and finishing that cross and going down. So yeah. So to the dentist appointment yesterday, he was with me, and I don't think the dentist did a very good job explaining what was going to happen. But he started out with doing the injections in my mouth. It hurts like, I hate getting injections in my mouth. Tooth, inside my mouth. It was just painful. So you see, now I'm just going down to the next one down here. I'm going up again. Yeah. So he waited a little bit, and he kind of touched my lip and said, "Is it tingling in the lip?" And I said, "No, it is not. In my tongue there is tingling, but not in the lip." Okay, so he says, "Okay, but tingling in, it's fine. So we just start." And then he started, and immediately it just hurt. Ever he started that machine thing, it kind of sent shock feeling in my body. And started to cry again. My husband really squeezed my hand and trying to comfort me, but it just hurt. And the dentist was just, what's wrong? What do you feel? And I said, I don't know. It's just, it's hurting, and I can't understand it because I have had a couple of last month at least no pain at all back home. So I don't understand why it's hurting that much. And also you have drugged my mouth. Sorry for saying it wrong. I don't have the words right now. And okay, then we can give you some more. And then he started to inject me everywhere in the mouth. It just, honestly, I felt like he was going through my jaw or something with that needle. Oh man. And it started to tingle in my lip, and I was numb everywhere in my jaw and my tongue and lip. And then he started with that machine again. It was kind of something with a drill, I think. It drilled something. And the pain was there again. I tell you, it was like shock. And I just, because then he touched the machine, not with that tooth, but the other teeth and my lip, and I got shock everywhere he touched. So I just screamed up again, and then he said, "Oh, maybe you're getting shock. We have experienced that before." And I was just, why haven't you fixed it? I was really upset, and I was crying because it was really hurting. And he said, "Can you take it? Can you handle it?" I said, "No, I cannot. I don't want to have shock." Sorry, I'm shouting. I'm just really upset that he just asked me that, because it's not right that you have a machine in a clinic, in a dentist clinic, that gives you shock. It's just not right. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know if I am exceptional with that. Something in me that is electric. But I just know that it's not right, and I have never gotten it before. So something in there, something with their machinery is not right. Oh, and my husband was really upset also. So he had to abandon the machine and do some kind of hand drilling. And he sounded very frustrated. He's the way he moved, the way he acts, the way he talked. Acted like he was frustrated, and that of course upset me also, rubbed off on me kind of. So yeah, he just did what he needed to do, and he got the things. He asked the assistant for some things, and she couldn't just find them right away, and he sounded annoyed. It was really not a pleasant experience. And then he said, actually before we got started, he gave me the full price, because now should be the last treatment, so it should be complete treatment today. So he got me the price. And I said, okay, it was expensive, but I'm just going to end this trip. But it was kind of better than I have feared, so that's good. So he ended, after he stopped using that electric machine. I didn't have more pain. So I need to have another thread. I think it was number 23 for the crosses. So he gave me the price, and I accepted it. My husband also thought it was it is expensive, but it's still it was less than we feared it was going to be, so it's fine. When we were done, and I tell you, he was hard on me at the end. First of all, I felt pain from the places that he poked me with that needle several times. And second, when he wanted to close it with that filler, I felt he pushed so hard, many times. So to get it properly in, I guess, and I felt really my head almost got pushed way down in the chair. And afterwards, he said, "Yeah, I'm sorry, it's got a little bit more expensive because we had to make a bigger filling." I said, "What? Did my teeth grow during this?" I didn't say that to him, but I thought it, and I said it afterwards because how could it be that it's a bigger filling? My tooth didn't grow, And I don't know. I was so much in shock, and I have had pain in my tooth since on my jaw. I don't know. I could hardly open my jaw when I was at home and I tried to eat. It hurt like, yeah. I couldn't open. I felt like kind of one of those small mailboxes in the doors. Couldn't only open that much. So, not a pleasant surprise. Not a pleasant experience. Sorry. I don't know. My daughter think I should complain. She has a bad experience with her dentist some time ago, and she complained, and she was right. They gave her right. I don't know what's the word, but yeah. They said she was right and she got a reduction in price. I feel I should have some compensation for them giving me electrical shock and knowing about it. It's not just that it's electrical shock. It's bad, but if it happens one time, it's just, oh, I'm so sorry. We throw this machine away and get a new one or get it fixed or something. But it's just like, it happened before. I'm so sorry. And just that was what I got told last time, and they still are using this time, still use the same machine, even though when we started out with the treatment yesterday, my husband said, "You're not going to give her electrical shock this time, are you?" And the assistant just laughed and no. And yes, they did. I mean, what? That's just can't believe it. Can't believe it. It's not right. And I don't understand why I have pain in my tooth today. And I cannot really figure out, is it pain in my tooth or is it just pain because he had touched so much in that area and pushed and everything. My husband thinks it's just that. My jaw is still sore, so it's maybe just that, but I don't know. We just have to see. Of course, it's weekend now. Yay. So if something happens this weekend and I cannot go to a dentist, great. No, it's not. I'm a little bit pissed, the dentist. And I have decided I'm not going back to that dentist. I'm getting a new one. He is not very good if you have fear of going to dentist like I have. He knew I had anxiety. He knew I had some mental thing, and still, I don't think he treated me the way he should, and definitely not the way my old dentist would have treated me. So, but I crossed my fingers so much that the pain will stop, and everything will be okay. I don't have to go to a dentist for a long time because because of that happened yesterday and also a little bit last time. My fear of dentist is 100% back. My old dentist kind of got me away. She kind of she gave me just so pleasant experience every time, so I kind of really trusted her, and I wasn't scared going to her because she gave me every time a pain-free treatment. Now I'm completely back to that again, where I get anxiety attacks and cry, and oh man, it's just so annoying. I'm not brave when it comes to that. I'm really not brave, especially because it's something you cannot control. It's not yourself that is doing something in your mouth. You don't know what they're going to do, and he was not good at explaining. Now I will do this. Now I will do this. He didn't do that, and my old dentist, she did that every time. Every time she picked something new up or something, she's going to. She told me every time, so I knew what was coming. He did not. He often just stuffed things in my mouth, plates, and I don't know what, and didn't know to what purpose it was, and gave me orders to do this and do that, and if I wasn't fast enough, and he sounded very impatient. Just get more and more mad when I think about it. It's not fair to treat people like that. Yeah. Okay, just shake it off, Yeah. But well, other than that, I still think I am better than I was. I'm not down in depression again. I'm just upset about the things that happened. And yesterday was really, really sad, and but I'm not depressed. It's still good with that. So I'm still feeling better. Starting to stitch. I have trouble deciding on which I wanted to stitch on of all my projects. So yesterday I got my husband to. I said, "Can you go and pick one of the 26 that I have in that?" That 26 projects I showed you in the last video. Can you pick one of those, because I just want to stitch on something else than just the tiger. And he did. So today I'm stitching on. He picked a mermaid. I could hear him a long time in the room. It was, plastic. He was opening. I could hear zippers, so he was opening back, and he wanted to grab something that where I was far along with something, so could motivate me. So he came back with the mermaid, that the kid from the Danish web shop. So I'm stitching on that today. Like I said, the next period, you are my wheel. You are the one that is picking my project, and he's okay with that. He thinks it's fun. And yeah, we went on the scale today. Last time, it was my first time in I don't know, a couple of years or something. So, and I decided last time that I wanted to do it every Friday to kind of be in a little control, just to check up. Are we doing okay this week? Is it okay? Did we eat a little too much still, or what? But we both lost a little weight, half a kilo. My husband a little bit more. So that's fine. I'm not in it for a quick weight loss. I just want to find a nice a way to kind of eat and live that fits me. Don't want to be any kind of extreme. So half a kilo, that's fine. So I just continue. I'm hoping for 6 kilos weight loss by the time we reach summer. Yeah. Okay. Let's end this thread. So are you having any plans this weekend? My granddaughter Anna is coming tomorrow for a sleepover. We are going in a play park that's outdoor one because the weather is excellent. They say it's going to be excellent. So yeah, very excited about that. Look forward to spending time with her again. I asked her yesterday, what do you want for dinner? Pancakes! He loved my husband's pancakes. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I know this is not a very long stitch with me, but yeah, we did get a little bit done. Not much, but better than nothing. So this is started. This is something I could see myself do at one point, but let's see. I still have some others. I still want to finish my tiger. So yeah. But thank you so much for watching. I apologize for my nails, but because of the period I have been having with depression and anxiety and everything, I have been biting my nails. That's just a fact. So I'm sorry it doesn't look that pretty, but yeah. I hope you are all doing fine, and I hope you will have a wonderful weekend. I will speak to you again, I think, yeah, I don't know, sometime next week with a flush tube, maybe Monday, I don't know. So yeah, take care and happy stitching. Bye bye.